So, how often have you been doing this? Is this the first year for this for you?
This is the first year, so it's a bit of a social experiment, but happy to be trying it out.
And tell me why you decided to do it, because you actually put a call out on some neighborhood groups, right?
Yeah, I guess it came from a recognition of how a lot of people struggle this time of year. I think all of us have gone through times in our life where we've been lonely and we know how much it means to just share a meal or a laugh with someone. So I think if I can be that place for someone over the holidays, then that's an honor and a privilege.
I love that. How did you get the word out then specifically? I had read a social media post. Was that the main way?
Yeah, I just put it out on Facebook and kind of a Hail Mary, and the response has been unbelievable.
Um, and how did you choose who would be sitting around the table?
Well, I've kept it pretty open. We have a very diverse group of folks attending from different ages, backgrounds, occupations. So I've left it very open and welcomed everyone who needs a spot. And uh, luckily, the response has been incredible.
Can you share without giving up too much? I know some of this is privacy, for folks, but what can you share about the nature of the response for those that are going to be joining with you, and then the sentiments that you received back?
I think a lot of it has been people who are far from family, either geographically or emotionally, and maybe are planning to spend the holidays alone. This is usually a tough time of year for a lot of folks. And so I think it's been people looking for company, looking for a space to be, or sometimes just looking for someone to share their cooking with, and happy to be that place.
So, what's going to be on the table? Tell me a little bit about who is cooking then. Is it a potluck situation?
It's a potluck and it's going to be a feast. So I'm doing a honey soaked ham, and we'll have mac and cheese, green beans, baked potato. As is usually the case at my house, nobody will leave hungry.
Tell me a little bit about your own situation. Are you also having a family dinner as well, or is your family away?
Well, most of my biological family is in Southern Ontario, where I'm originally from, but I've been blessed to have a lot of friends here. So I'll be having lots of Friendsmases in the lead up to Christmas. But Christmas Day, I'll be solo. So I decided to throw it out there.
Um, when you did this and people were DMing, did you get any people, I mean, direct messaging you saying, "Is this serious?" Or you know what I mean? Wondering if this was legit, because it is quite unusual.
I actually haven't. And I think that kind of speaks to the character of Manitobans. We're extremely generous and we're very willing to put ourselves out there to help a neighbor. So I think Manitobans have taken it in good faith. And luckily, with the response, not only from folks wanting to attend, but people wanting to contribute. I've had people offer food, gift cards. I've had people offer to come cook the meal themselves on Christmas Day without attending the dinner. So it's been a real testament to who we are as Manitobans.
And did you end up with a table of, I think there's 7 people we mentioned,
Mhm.
all a range of ages? What can you share with us about the people?
Yeah, I think a lot of them we have, I think folks who again are estranged from family, people who maybe spend the holidays alone. So young, old, different faiths, different walks of life, different dietary restrictions. So as is usually the case at a family Christmas dinner, we're throwing it out there, and it's going to be a lively and open forum.
Some might be wondering whether or not you have any concerns about inviting strangers into your home.
I don't. Maybe I should be, but I kind of trust the universe that if you do a good deed, then you'll be uh, you'll be rewarded with good faith. So I guess I'm mostly nervous that the my contribution to the dinner will come out well. But I guess that's a pretty normal part of Christmas dinner cooking.
You're worried about your ham.
I'm worried about my ham.
I love how you worded this post. I mean, the start just really simply of your post says, quote, "Do you or someone you know have nowhere to go on Christmas?" And then you acknowledge that it's a tough time of year for many. Um, where do you think that's, I guess, empathy comes from? Is it something that you've always sort of grown up having and acknowledging around the holidays, that there can be a loneliness, even though obviously you've acknowledged you have your own family and friend circle?
Well, I've been really lucky. I have an amazing family that's always been very interested in Christmas. But I think alongside that, there's an awareness, and throughout my life, I've been aware of the fact that people struggle this time of year. It's cold, it's dark. A lot of people spend the time alone. So I think it's you don't have to have experienced that loneliness at Christmas yourself to be aware that it's out there. And I usually try to give back this time of year in whatever form that takes. And this year, it's opening my home.
What do you imagine you might talk about over dinner?
Uh, well, I'm hoping it will be a chance to just get to know each other and to really meet new people and make new friends. As I said, it's a pretty diverse group, so I'm actually just interested to share experiences and learn about the people who not only, myself a chance to share, but the folks who decided to attend. I want to know why they decided to attend, and I'm excited to hear about that.
Magnus, you are the best of us. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and thank you very much for sharing your story with us. You'll have to let us know how it goes and if you might be making this an annual tradition in Winnipeg.
Thanks so much. Happy holidays.